Good day everyone. Welcome to my lecture series in pure calculus. Our topic for today is all about graph of an ellipse. So for our case 1, we have characteristics of an ellipse with the center at the origin which is 0 and 0. So meron tayong dalawang type na kino-consider ng graph ng ellipse, no? So, for the first one, meron tayong horizontal ellipse. So, ang equation niya is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared is equal to 1. So kapag po mas malaki yung denominator ni x squared which is a squared kaysa doon sa denominator ni y squared which is b squared, so it means ang graph ng ellipse natin is horizontal. Then, our visualization of the graph is ganito po, no? So, yung a natin, yung positive a at negative a natin is malolocate natin siya from the x-axis. Then, yung b at negative b natin is malolocate natin siya sa y-axis, no? So, yung green na line na yun, so, ayun yung ating tinatawag na cosine na kung saan yung dalawang line na yun is always siyang tumatama doon mismo sa arc ng ating ellipse, no? So yung line na yun is always na nag-i-intersect sa y-axis, no? So sa vertical ellipse naman, so ang equation natin dyan is x squared over b squared plus y squared over a squared is equal to 1. So kapag po mas malaki yung denominator ni y squared which is a squared kaysa doon sa denominator ni x squared which is b squared, so ang graph ng ellipse natin is vertical, no? So ang ating visualization natin dyan, no? So we have this figure, no? So ang b at negative b natin is malolocate natin siya sa x-axis, then yung a at negative a natin is malolocate natin siya sa y-axis. Then yung cosine natin is horizontal po, no? So nag-i-intersect naman po siya sa y-axis, no? Okay, for example number 1, so sketch the graph with the equation x squared over 25 plus y squared over 16 is equal to 1. So the solution is identify a, b, and c. No? So we are going to let a squared be equal to 25 and taking the square root of both sides to find the value of a, which is a is equal to positive or negative 5. So for b squared, we have 16 and we are going to find the value of 16 by using square root property. So that will become b is equal to positive or negative 4. So for our cosine, c is equal to the square root of a squared minus b squared. And by using substitution, so we have 25 minus 16, or simply the square root of c is equal to the square root of 9, or simply positive or negative 3. And we are going to graph this equation, no? So ang center natin is always na nasa origin po. No? Take note, kapag po wala kong constant type si x at saka si y, so it means ang center natin is 0, 0. Okay po? So matatagpuan po siya mismo doon sa gitna ng ating Cartesian plane. So now, we're going to do the value of a which is positive or negative 5. So mag-move tayo ng 5 units from left to right, no? So from 5 units from the left, then 5 units from the right. Okay po. So how about b is equal to positive 4, no? So mag-move tayo ng 4 units from up and down. Okay? So 4 units mula sa up, then 4 units mula sa down. Okay? And we are going to graph of an ellipse. So ganito po siya. Then yung ating foci which is positive or negative 3. So ayan po. Diyan natin siya malolocate. Ayan po ang graph ng ating ellipse. Okay po. Example number 2. So we have sketched the graph with the equation x squared over 64 plus y squared over 100 is equal to 1. So our solution, so identify A, B, and C. So well, yung A squared natin is 100, and taking the square root of both sides, so that will become A is equal to positive or negative 10. Okay po? So take note, kapag po maglalag tayo ng value ni A squared, so make sure na mas malaki po siya compare po siya doon sa value ni B squared. Okay po? So how about B squared is equal to 64, and taking the square root of both sides, so that will become B is equal to positive or negative 8. Okay, and we are going to find the foci, which is C is equal to the square root of A squared minus B squared. And by substitution, so we have C is equal to the square root of 100 minus 64, or simply C is equal to the square root of 26, or simply C is equal to positive or negative 6. And to perform our graph of an ellipse, so ang center pa rin natin is yung 0, 0, or simply origin, no? Ngayon, so yung value ni A, which is positive or negative 10, so mag-move tayo ng 10 units up and down, no? So 10 units from up, then 10 units from down. So si B is equal to positive or negative 8, so mag-move tayo ng 8 units sa kaliwa at kanan. Okay po? So 8 units from the left and 8 units from the right. And then ang ellipse natin is ganito po. Where yung foci naman natin, which is positive or negative 6, so malolocate po natin siya sa y-axis, which is ito po. And therefore, so for our case 2, so we have characteristics of an ellipse with center HK. Okay, so sa horizontal ellipse, ang equation natin dyan is x minus h, quantity squared, over a squared, plus y minus k, quantity squared, over b squared is equal to 1. So kapag po mas malaki yung denominator ni x minus h, quantity squared, kesa doon sa denominator ni y minus k, quantity squared, which is b squared, therefore, ang graph ng ellipse natin is horizontal. Okay po? So, ang graph po natin yan is, ito po yung ating representation of the graph. So, ang center natin dyan is, ito pong point na to, which is, ito yung ating HK. Then, ang negative A at A natin is, malolocate natin siya sa x-axis, and yung B at negative B natin is, malolocate natin siya sa y-axis. Then, yung foci natin, which is C and negative C, is malolocate natin siya sa x-axis. Okay po? So, for the vertical ellipse, so ang equation natin dyan is x minus h, quantity squared, over b squared, plus y minus k, quantity squared, over a squared is equal to 1. So, kapag po mas malaki yung denominator natin sa y minus k, quantity squared, which is a squared, kaysa doon sa denominator natin sa x minus h, quantity squared, which is b squared. Therefore, ang graph ng ellipse natin is vertical, no? So, this is our representation of the graph. So, ang a at negative a natin is malolocate po natin siya sa y-axis. Then, ang b at negative b naman natin is malolocate po natin siya sa x-axis, where yung foci natin, which is c and negative c, is malolocate po natin siya sa y-axis, no? So, ang center natin dyan is ito. Ito pong point na to. Ito po yung center natin. Okay po? So, for example number 3, so sketch the graph with the equation x minus 1 quantity squared over 169 plus y minus 2 quantity squared over 25 is equal to 1. So, for our solution, identify the center A, B, and C. So, ang center natin is 1 and 2. So, bakit po 1 and 2 yung ating center, no? So, we are going to equate the x minus 1 is equal to 0. Then, y minus 2 is equal to 0. And we are going to solve for x and y. So, that will become x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. And that's why our center is 1 and 2. Okay po. So, next step is we are going to find the value of a, b, and c. Okay po. So, sa a squared, meron tayong 169 and take the square root of both sides. So, that will become a is equal to positive or negative 10. So, how about b squared is equal to 25 and we are going to solve for b using square root property. So, that will become b is equal to positive or negative 5. So, sa posal naman, so meron tayong c is equal to the square root of a squared minus b squared. So, by substitution, so we have c is equal to 169 minus 25 or c is equal to positive or negative 12. Okay, so our representation of the graph. So, ang center natin is ito po. So, 1 from the x-axis and then 2 is malolocate natin siya sa y-axis. Ano po? So, in this case, so how about the a is equal to positive or negative 13? So, mag-move tayo ng 13 units from left to right. So, 13 units from the left and 13 units from the right. Okay po. So, how about b is equal to positive or negative 5? So, mag-move tayo ng 5 units up and down. So, magsisimula tayo sa ating center, no? So, 5 units from the left and 5 units from the up, then 5 units from down. Okay? So, in our graph of an ellipse, so ito po siya. Then, yung foci natin, which is positive or negative 12, so ito po siya. So, yan. Ayan po yung graph ng ating ellipse. Okay, that's all for today.